Thank you, Damion, for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to start with questions. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll start with Lauren, then Michelle, then Andrea.
Hi.
Hi, Damion. Having this event, being here with the fans, why is having an open training like this and including the fans so important for this club?
It's important, because there's a lot of new faces, especially when COVID has hit us hard, minimal fans in the stadium. So it's important for us to show appreciation, to have the fans come in, for all the new players to feel that early atmosphere, for the opening day. It was amazing feeling for me today to see how, jovial and happy the fans were to have us. And we just have to build on this. It's great for the environment. It's great for the organization.
Next question, Michelle, then Andrea.
Yeah, I just want to know how you ended up coming here. You were all the way in Egypt, that's far away.
Yeah.
How did you end up here? Is it because your connection with Chris from Seattle, or did you just want to get closer to Jamaica, and Miami's pretty close? Just tell us kind of your journey to getting here this year.
Miami was always on my radar. But Chris, yes, me and him have a really good relationship, with my time in Seattle. My team reached out to Chris, and, we said, hey, listen, this is what we are trying to do. And Chris explained everything that's happening in the organization and what they're trying to build on. And we came to an agreement, and we just put pen to paper. And, it was easy for me to settle in and to say yes. My family was based in Miami, so it was easy. It was a no-brainer. I'm familiar with a number of staff members here too, so for me it was a go for sure.
Tell us a little more. You have family that actually lives in Miami?
Yeah. I've had a residence here for 3 years, so it was easier for me to make the decision to come here. It worked perfectly. I've been away from my family for some time, playing in Europe and in Egypt, so I wanted more stability. And again, Inter Miami laid it out on the table and, explained everything that the club is about and what they want to achieve, and that fit my criteria. And the decision was between me and Chris to say, hey, yes or no, and I said yes, and that was it.
Next question, Andrea, then Franco.
Damion, I wanted to ask you if you had a conversation with Phil, because he said he followed you in the national team and then in your career. If you had a conversation about what is his vision for you to play in Inter Miami, a line of 4, a line of 5, and how would you feel more comfortable? And then I have a second one, if you could talk a little bit about your relationship with Speedy Williams and Lamar, who also live in Miami, and are your teammates in Jamaica.
Okay, so I know Inter was following me since the summer of the Gold Cup. I had a really strong tournament. I was lucky to get the best 11. Inter Miami was impressed. In the national team, we play a 4, and in my club in Egypt, we play 5 and sometimes 4. So a player like me sparked interest, and Phil was impressed, and he felt that I could fit in the system that he's trying to play, whether it's 4-3-3, 3-5-2, or 5-3-2. He basically, jumped on the call with me, explained everything, asked me a couple questions, obviously interview type of thing, just to see if I fit the criteria. I did, and it was an easy process. I'm a versatile player. I can adapt to my team and whatever the coach will ask of me. I try to do it to the best of my ability, and that's what I have to continue to do here as I grow as a player. When it comes to Speedy Williams and Lamar, they're my brothers. I've known them for a long time. I was playing in the national team before them, so when they came in, I welcomed them. I'm one of the captains of the national team, so I played high school football with them, not with Lamar, but with Speedy. Good guys, quality players. Lamar is a great talent that people should look out for.
Next question, Franco, then Michelle.
Damion, just wanted to ask you about how you feel physically, and obviously you just joined the team. You were with Jamaica with national team camp playing in some games. Yesterday was your first game with Inter Miami. So how did you feel yesterday with the group, and just from a physical standpoint in general as well?
To be honest, I feel good, because I've been maybe I'm in much shape more than some of the players because I've been playing in the national team and getting that training camp going. I missed 2 games due to suspension, but I was still in training. So yeah, I felt good. Yesterday I played around 50 or so minutes, it was good to get out there, get the heavy legs, out of my system, get to know my players, get to know what the coach wants of me and wants of the team, and for me to study the system and for us to grow together. So yeah, it was a good run out yesterday for sure.
Thank you.
Back to Michelle.
Yeah, I want to ask you your impressions of the team, of the new teammates. There's a lot of youth on this team. You're kind of old at 27 or 28, whatever you are. Can you just talk about your, are you 27 or are you 27 or
I'm 28, but not old.
Compared to some of you, not compared to me,
Yeah.
56. But anyway, can you just talk about your impressions of, what are your impressions of these teammates? There are a lot of young guys, it's like you said, a lot of new faces on this team. What are your first impressions of the team?
Young, vibrant, full of energy, with a mixture of experience. You have Kieran, you have Gonzalo, myself with a bit of experience. So that goes a long way when you have a mixture, I can see the guys are willing to learn. The willingness to learn is important when you're on a team. The guys want to work hard. You can see, Ari, he just works hard. I was very impressed by him yesterday, with how he runs and works for the team. And if everyone can do that, collectively, I think this season should be fun.
Next question, Jose, then Franco.
Thank you. Damion, because of the work that you have been able to do with the national team, how are you doing physically right now? Do you feel like you're fit 100% or you're still working to get there?
To be honest, I've been in training with the national team for some time, so physically I'm good. Obviously, you'll get some more fatigue because I've been traveling back and forth to different countries. So a little bit of jet lag might creep in now and then. But if you look at my fitness-wise perspective, I'm good. I'm in good shape. I'm where I want to be. Sometimes the coach or the physical trainer will shape my sessions in a way where I don't peak early because it's still preseason. Because I've been playing full 90-minute games, and more than the other players on the team. So yeah, that's something that I'm going to be managing and speaking with the physical trainer, about that.
Franco.
David, just, I know you've been here just for a few days, but in your conversations with Chris and Phil, how much have they talked about set pieces? Because last year, just seeing the team yesterday in practice or in the friendly, compared to last year's team, there's a lot more height and size on this team. So how much have you guys talked about that or worked on that, or how much was that a point yesterday to try to maximize set piece?
Yeah, we had a one-on-one session, for myself and learning the set plays for the team. They are stressing, and showing more emphasis on where they want me to be because they know I'm really good at set pieces and strong in the air, where they want me positionally, where they want me defensively and attacking. If you look at the world football now, set pieces are big. A lot of games are decided by that right now. Not a lot of run of play goals are being scored. We have height. We have power. We have good guys are good on the ball who can put in a really good service. So yeah, I've had one personal session with Phil. So I guess we have to just build on that, and I have to, because I'm relatively new, so I have to just continue to learn all the tactics of the team.
We'll do 3 more questions. First, all the way in the back, and Lauren, and there.
Yeah, Damion, you mentioned just being relatively new to this club, but DeAndre's also coming into this club. I don't know if you've really seen much of his game, what he has to offer, given his experience with the U.S. men's national team. But what were your initial thoughts when you heard he was coming to this club?
I'm excited because I played with DeAndre in Seattle. We were both young talents coming up, trying to make a name for ourselves in Seattle, working hard. So I know how, what type of person he is, his personality. Obviously, it's been years since we've actually been on the team or we haven't spoken a lot, but I've played against him a number of times in CONCACAF, in national team. So DeAndre is an exciting, player, and he'll bring a lot of experience to this group, and how hard he works, and he'll bring the guys with him, and he'll push the guys who aren't bringing, their weight. I'm looking forward to having him here. When I heard the news, I was like, yes, we need this type of energy in the team, especially on the right side, So yeah, DeAndre is a good friend of mine, and I'm looking forward to seeing him soon.
Lauren?
Let's jump back to open training. You're out there with the fans. You're out there with the team. What was your favorite part of today?
To be honest, just how comfortable I felt and how welcoming the fans were. I haven't experienced this in a long time because of places that I've played. Once a player has a sense of comfort, that's where he becomes really focused, and that's where you see the best of him. and I'm happy that I was able to feel so welcome by the fans and how exciting they were and excited to see the players out there today. And we just have to build on this. Good results bring excitement, to the area, to the club, and with the fans. And they're our 12th man, so we have to show appreciation to them, and I'm grateful.
All right, we'll do a last question over there.
You mentioned Kieran Gibbs, someone who's represented Arsenal in the Premier League and the Champions League. Playing with him now at Miami, is there a lot to learn from someone like him?
Yes, that's definitely. There's always room to learn. You're never too old to learn, never too young. I'm just here to taking all the information from my teammates, get to know them, get to know their personalities, get to know their style of play, just speak with them, share my thoughts. And Kieran again, big experience, played at the top level, and for him I just have to take in what I can and share what I can, and things will go hand in hand for sure.
Thank you, Damion, and thank you everyone for joining us today.
All right,
What's
thank
the
you.
best Jamaican food? Where's the best Jamaican restaurant in Miami?
Dukunu in Wynwood.
Which one?
Dukunu.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Dukunoo. All right, thank you guys.